people, Terrell Harris here. Today's question of the day is, would you rather your enemies be your footstool, or would you rather God prepare a table in the presence of your enemies? So this question came up last night as Brooke and I were actually reading this book. And so I dug into Psalms 23, and then this morning, Psalms 110. So Psalms 23, I think in around either verse 5 or 6, talks about God preparing a table in the presence of your enemies. And Psalms 110, verse 1, it speaks about God making your enemies your footstool, right? Two distinct choices, two distinct options. One, from Psalms 23, from my perspective, provides an avenue of peace. It provides an avenue of being in a situation or being in a setting where the individuals are no longer your enemies. And then 110, what we speak about, or what the text is actually speaking about, is being placed above your enemies. So the question for you, or the question for us as we look at these two particular texts, is which would we rather have? Now, oftentimes, because of the nature of some of the biblical texts, we want to be above our enemies. We want to be placed in a position where God is giving us grace and kind of taking grace away from other people, because we're mad, we're angry, and sometimes we feel that God should be on our side and attack those who are ungodly or attack those who have done things to harm us. But will that mindset ever lead to peace? So when you're placed in the presence of your enemies and God prepares a table, or we follow that particular mindset and scripture, just think about it. Imagine being in a place where, you know, you and your enemies no longer have any strife, no beef, no conflict, and you're able to sit down and have a meal with your enemy. Ultimately, this person is no longer your enemy, and they can ultimately end up becoming friend, or they can become friend, no longer be a foe, and ultimately you could have peace. So the question I pose to you is, which would you rather have? Would you rather have God take your enemies out and you be above your enemies and your enemies be the footstool, or would you rather be able to sit peacefully amongst your enemies and not worry about the things that have caused you trouble in the past as it relates to these particular enemies, or this particular group, or this individual who has done you wrong? Think about it. I would say post your comments below, because I want to start a discussion. I want to see what people think. Maybe I'll do a poll and people could leave their comments anonymously. But you know, if you have ideas about the post below. You can visit theopenbox.com for more videos like this. Be sure to like our Facebook page, and also if you're on Twitter, be sure to retweet and like this message. Peace and blessings. You all have a wonderful day.